That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. Rosa wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Ripped on a line. Moniak makes the grab. 2-away down. Runner in scoring position. No outs. James Outman getting ready to hit. And here it comes. And a sac bunt here. Toss to Alonso. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Runner at first with no outs here. Now he breaks his back. And there's 1 away. One down, runner at first. Here comes Chris Taylor. 1 for 2.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play. Here, ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Ball misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. 1 out, bases empty. Back to the mound. He's got it. In plenty of time to first. 2 down. Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. With the go-ahead run standing at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Go to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal. Bases loaded, nobody out. And next for L.A., Mickey Moniak. Puts a bunt down. And they take the lead with the infield single.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Comebacker could be 2. Comes home with it for 1. Over to first. Safe. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Look, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Glove flip to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
So 2 down. J.R. Rosa digs in now. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Base is empty. And that's way high. And it's 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-1. Swing at a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Scott is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Freeman As this one sized up. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers have won 4 in a row. Rosa with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
Y 4-3.
J.R. Rosa ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. Probably pull the pass ball as the runner moves up to third. J.R. Rosa up now for the Mets. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Fastball is outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Drew Gilbert up now for the Mets. Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez drops into the glove, and that is that. Mets leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. 1 out, base is empty. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Cut on and lifted in the air. Moniak. He's there. He's got it. Out number 2.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And he pops up the bunt. Toss to Alonso. Out on the sac bunt.
No, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Dominguez goes 6'1", 225 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swing.
That one ripped. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he's squared up.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So up next for New York, Drew Gilbert. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner takes off for third. Got him swinging. In there safely. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. Pick off to third. He will score, and they take the lead, 6-5. Now, Mickey Moniak. Man at second. This one popped up. And there's one down. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher for the Mets, J.R. Rosa. Phillips back to work. Pitch misses. Ball one. And he boots it. Still able to fire over. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Rosa had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
J.R. Rosa getting ready. One down. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. He's safe.
It's safe.
J.R. Rosa up now for the Mets. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
And that one fouled off. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. And it's 1-1.
Well, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this, because you have two of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ronnie Mauricio now. Tying run is at first here in the rubber match of this three-game series. Ground ball right side. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
This one in the air. Rushing. He's got it. 2 down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Huge. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, J.R. Rosa. Ohtani back to work. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team and have the opportunity to pursue your dream.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Ronnie Mauricio now runner on the move. Popped up. Kim squeezes it, and there's one away. So the batting order comes over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw. Save. One out and a runner at second. Just misses. The count now 2-2. Behind guys that love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. Now here is Drew Gilbert. 2 outs.
Ball outside.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can.
Now a step off to third. He hits the dirt and he's safe. I don't believe it. The Jets stole home. 2 out, space is empty. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, where's the exit velocity? This time 106. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even the ball game up. Stepping in, Ronnie Mauricio.
He's trying for third. And the count 1-2.
Well, that still right there is a little risky with the guy you got at the plate. He's so hot right now and such a quality hitter. You got to make sure you're going to.
Runner on the go again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, 4. 1 out. Runner at second. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville. And runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. J.R. Rosa will hit next. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Oh, nice Nice play over to first.
Y allá va a tener el pita de la lupa,
Well, at this
perder en
point in the
directo.
ball game, you're counting outs, and that's a
Por
great
favor.
diving stop to keep the tying run off base. It's the little things that add up to a big W at the end.
Rosa with a valiant job in defeat.
Ay, mi gente. Estamos activos aquí. Jugando MLB The Show. Tengo mucha vergüenza. Bueno. Jugar dos rondas. Vamos allá. Rosa, mira. Ay, mira lo grande que soy yo, güey. Soy un animal,
Only 4 will advance. In the first round, the contestants
Home run Davis.
semifinal and championship rounds last just
¿Qué ustedes creen?
if a contestant hits a home run over
Miren, miren.
25 feet
Vamos a hacer una competencia de Home Run Davis live. Vamos a ver.
Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby.
Averaje 437, 52 honrones y
Now batting,
114 carreras
number
empujadas.
38.
Vamos a
Rosa.
darle a esto, a ver. Home Run Davis. Hansel Rosa. Eso yo. Vamos a ver qué es lo que.
Alrighty, let's see what he can do.
Ah, wow. Bueno, llevo uno.
Oh, that's a monster home run.
Llevo dos.
Another home run.
Llevo tres.
That one out of here and into the second deck.
Llevo cuatro.
That one out of here on the batter's eye. Another home run.
Llevo seis, yo creo que
No question about that one. Goodbye. That's into the bullpen.
Tiempecito. Vamos a coger tiempecito para darle con todo un poquito de agua, un poquito de agua. De Gatorade, sí. Vamos más allá. Hay una selfie. Ve a Soto, ve. Ey. Dios mío. Tira bien.
Oh, that's a monster home run. Just 1 minute remaining.
Ahí.
No doubt about that one.
Ahí. No.
30 seconds left.
Dale esta bola para allá.
Another home run. No question about that one. And that one gone into the second deck. The bonus round has begun.
Ya, una, ya. Go out.
Oh, that's a monster home run.
Mira la gozo.
That's a home run. And he's another out.
Good
No
job, Ben.
doubt about that one.
Ya, adelanta.
Let's see what he can do.
Yo quiero poner esto más rápido. No se pone rápido. Mira, por favor.
Now batting, number
Hay que verlo
17.
obligado.
Show.
Aquí.
Hey, 2 minutes remaining.
Ya lo que es.
Up first in the semifinal matchup, Gone. Rosa. Gone. That's his first home run. That's gone all the way out to the concourse. Another home run. Out of here. That's his fourth home run. Just 1 minute remaining. That's a home run. His fifth in the round. Another home run. That one out of here and into the second deck. 30 seconds left.
Estamos en David de home run.
That's gone. Home run number
De
8.
David de home run.
Oh, that's a monster home
De
run.
todo que te lo voy a sacar. Ojalá me lo sea esta por ahí.
That's 3 in a row now. The bonus round
No va a poder
has
cumplir.
begun. Number 4 in a row.
Y viene para atrás, casi.
That is now 5 in a row.
Está comprando algo. Diablo, qué palo.
And that one's gone into the second deck.
Diablo, palo, digo.
No question about that one. No doubt about that one. Hat-trick. 3 in a row. And that ends the round. He finishes with a total of 16 home runs. And 2 minutes remaining. Number 38, Gone. Rosa. That one out of here and into the second deck. That's number 4 in a row. Just 1 minute remaining. That's a home run. His fifth in the round.
Fue un batazo de verdad eso.
Another home run.
Ahí, coño. Lo vamos a matar, mira, mira, mira.
And that one
Quinto que
gone
le quiero dar.
into the second deck.
500 pies.
Another home run.
500 pies.
That's gone all the
500
way
pies
out
que le
to
quiero
the
dar.
concourse. The bonus round has begun.
500.
4 in a row now.
Picha bien, Palomo. Píchala bien. Temporada.
Straight home run.
Temporada, güey. Por excelente, tipo.
Gone. That hit the batter's eye.
Temporada, güey.
Make it 7 in a row now.
Temporada, güey. Que creo que sean 20.
Keep it going, fans. That's now 8 in a row. Gone. A blast over 425 feet. He'll
A loco
get
del
an
líquido.
additional out. That's 10 in a row now.
Por excelente, después. Bueno. Ya,
No question about that one.
otro out. ¿Dónde va?
Oh, that's a monster home
Ya,
run.
otro out. Ya no sé nada.
No doubt about that one. And
Ya,
no time
20
remaining.
balones.
That
Y le da más de
will
20 ganas.
He finishes with a total of 20
Vale.
home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that's enough. 2 minutes
Lo vale,
remaining.
papá.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Míralo ahí.
your home run derby
Champion. Un
champion,
David Champion.
Gone.
Míralo
Rosa.
ahí, Hansen Rosa, papá. Idéntico a mí. No se parece a mí. ¿Eh? Gané el David de home run. Salimos de aquí, ahora vamos para el juego de estrella. Para el juego de estrella vamos, mi gente. Mírenlo ahí. Ah. Mírenlo ahí con los Mets.
It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this.
Vamos a ver cómo nos va.
So 2 down, and here's the veteran outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Yamamoto.
This one in the air.
Yamamoto.
Rosa settles underneath it.
Yamamoto.
And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be J.R. Rosa.
Toma, empezando el inning.
That's back there.
La la.
And that one is gone.
Es mejor.
And just like
el juego de estrella, compadre.
It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that. Aggressive and it paid off.
473. Casi 500 pies.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get in there for a strike. And on the other side of the hitter, aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Para que repete.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Este se va para segunda.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses in.
Lo voy a matar.
Throw to second.
Out
at
second.
That ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attack. Got in position quickly and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Hello.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tanner Bybee.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Rosa at the plate and takes high there. Activity in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Brash also throwing. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to him. J.R. Rosa. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one. Running that good fastball inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next offering is downstairs. Riley gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
First and second, no outs. This is Corbin Carroll. Back up the middle and a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in.
That one out there, didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Jake McCarthy. Runners at the corners for him with nobody out. Now a step off to third.
fue out. Fue out. Fue una repetición, yo no vi nada. ¿Qué fue lo que pasó? Bueno, parece que fue out.
Well, I'm a
No,
little biased towards the American League, having spent my entire career on that side of things. But you got to tip your cap to the National League All-Stars today. They came out knowing that they had a tough opponent on the other side. They gave the fans a nice show, but they go back into the clubhouse with the W.
Ganamos el juego de estrella, mi gente. A mí tenían que darme el MVP de ese juego. Oh, ya viene Stephanie llamando. Stephanie siempre está llamando. Hansen, el juego de estrella, sí. Sí, está bien. Felicidades. Gracias. Ok. No, thank you. No quiero nada. Tranquila.
J.R. Rosa, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Houston Astros going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's Christian Walker. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the grab, one down. Two outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. This one popped up. Rosa under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Astros 1 and the Mets nothing. So they're all loaded up. Rosa getting ready to hit.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Off the mark there. 1-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires to the plate. Tag. Not in time. Safe. It's 2-1.
No, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
2 on, 1 out. Ronnie Mauricio digs in now. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 straight.
Swings and misses. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. It kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Ripped to short. Inning over.
He's out.
Down in order go the Mets. Score remains 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Trying to bunt his way on. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Cruz going back, and that one is off the wall. Coming home. The relay throw. He'll score, and the lead is up to 5. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Taylor Scott out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Forrest Whitley.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Runner breaks for third.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Whitley checks the runner. Tag, and he's picked off.
It's so rare that the pitcher is able to be that quick and make an accurate throw to second base. It's just not a normal thing for him to do, but does a really nice job there of getting it to that middle infielder and the tag being put on the runner. Nice pickoff right there.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Whitley back to work. That one the other way. Cruz makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Rosa had a solid game for them, a real contributor. Drove in 3 runs on the day.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one.
J.R. Rosa getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the Houston Astros. Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Cruz. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second. He's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rosa hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's a big power threat. J.R. Rosa. Holmes, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. That one is his 53rd home run and his
ties it up at 1-1. He has bumped his home crowd in a big way. What a swing. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Go ahead run on base, and here is Jake Myers. Here comes a pitch. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. The run comes in to score from second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's saved. Francisco Alvarez. He takes over behind the plate after the injury. Close.
Hay juego que me sacaron de juego.
J.R. Rosa, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the 2 on 1 out. Rosa now at the plate.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Laser, base hit. Alonso is waved home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Down and full.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here at the top of the second. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. All tied. Here's the shortstop at the play, Mason Wynn. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 1 down.
That is the designated hitter,
If you're
One out,
happy,
base is
happy,
empty.
happy, clap your hands. If you're happy, 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 clap your hands.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
way outside,
2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Slings to first. Got him.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
1 out. Base is full. Rosa launched a homer in his most recent game. Base hit. 1 run in already. The throw to third. In there safely. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging on the curveball. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And there's a ball.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 2-1.
With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one to first, and foul ball. Chases that one out of the zone. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. This one in the air. Rosa puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Back inside Fenway Park. New inning getting started. And stepping in for New York, J.R. Rosa. That misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. That one is gone. He circles the bases. His 54th home run of the season, and we're starting over. It's 4-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Here's Alex Bregman. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. And the throw out at third.
You know, I'm not really sure why he was even going for third right there, especially after getting a pretty bad jump from second. You got to shut it down at that point if you don't get off to a good break. He didn't even take a good throw to get him in third.
Rosa had a great showing in the win. Put together 3 hits, 1 of them a home run.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
J.R. Rosa getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the New York ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Jarren Duran. In the air on the infield, Rosa has this one sized up, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting second, the designated hitter,
J.R. Rosa up now for the Mets. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Nimmo checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he went around according to Clyde Washington. Runner takes off, battling here as he fouls it away. Rosa gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Right there trying to avoid that ground ball double play. Send the runner in that situation. Hope that maybe somebody moves out of position and your hitter puts the ball in play and you get a first and third situation. But unfortunately, strikeout, throw out, double play. Good job by the defense.
Man at first, one away. That's the third. Off balance feed. There's one. And that's two. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Mets 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Popped up. Rosa gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. 2 away now.